Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the AEW Dynamite Ring Report. Boys Holiday Bash. Coming up, AEW champion John Moxley and Will You Impact team up in a huge six-man tag team match as the Death Riders taking on Jay White, Orange Cassidy, and Hangman Page. We know White, Page, and Cassidy have a world title match with Moxley, the Fatal 4-Way match. We'll talk about that coming up. Also, too, the TBS Women's Championship is online as Mercedes Moné set to defend her title against Anna Jay. And the Continental Classic continues on as Will Ospreay takes on Darby Allin in the main event. Shelton Benjamin takes on B. Mortis. Nick Wayne and Christian Cage take on Hook and Sabata. And we'll hear from FTR and MJF as well. We got a full loaded AEW ring report. It starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kid Dix here. Glad you can join us on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling Show here on Connect and our streaming platforms as well. Join in that conversation. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe if you can. Tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. All right. What a show we have for you tonight. And let's get to it right now. We get to the nitty gritty right now and what a pro wrestling show we have. We kick things off with this. Hangman Page, Orange Cassidy, and Jay White all trying to huddle up to figure out John Moxley. But the thing is, Renee Young is Moxley's wife. And why they're not asking her why she's not with this John Moxley? No, if I don't know why they don't even think of that. But they was in a segment tonight asking about that, but hey, to each his own. We told you Christian was in action tonight. Him and Mother Wayne and Nick Cage, they all won their match tonight. Christian has that contract to cash in on a world championship whenever he is ready, and Christian will probably cash it in. You should see Christian cashing in on that championship sometime down in 2025, sooner rather than later. There's been a vignette talking about Kenny Omega. Omega is supposed to be slated into something in the New Japan, but he's coming back. We'll see Omega back down the road. We're trying to see who he's going to target. Knowing the Kenny Omega, he's going to be targeting somebody. And we know the Young Bucks and Okada attacked him. So we'll see if Kenny Omega is going to get his retribution on you know who down the road. So Kenny Omega coming back sooner rather than later, former AEW champion. But speaking of that, we get to this. Toni Storm reverted back to her rock star Toni Storm. She doesn't have that amnesia no more of her being tied to Toni Storm, so it'll come back here and there. So Toni Storm trying to get having amnesia and scaling RJ City on what he thinks, and we'll see on how that's going to go down eventually down the road. So, hey, we'll see. Former tag team champions FTR, who's been promoting about them coming to Asheville in the beginning of the year on Max. So FTR looking to getting something back, getting something. So they're going to be trying to help out Nashville for Fight for the Fallen so they can raise money and stuff. So, hey. But speaking of that, Jamie Hayter saying that she wants to be women's champion or go for the TBS championship, one of the two. Jamie Hayter, I guess she's AEW's answer to Becky Lynch in WWE whenever Becky shows up again. So we'll see if she's going to ever show up. Okay. We'll see. Speaking of that, Mariah May, women's champion, talking about she is not sweating Toni Storm. She's going to look through Toni Storm. And Toni Storm, she's going to want to get her championship back. But now Mariah May might have to focus on this task at hand. And World Air, he was set to defend the women's championship against Thunder Rosa. It's going to be a fill-in match for her. Thunder Rosa ain't going to win this match. I can tell. Thunder Rosa is just trying to fill in for the time being, but you can tell Toni Storm is going to be getting her championship back sooner rather than later. You can tell. Well, tonight was a bit odd. I don't know if Ricochet is going to join the Hurt Business. Ricochet in a suit with the Hurt Business. Hurt Business did not want Ricochet. They rescinded their offer, and Bobby Lashley, the muscle of the group, MVP, the mouthpiece, and Shelton Benjamin, the enforcer, all said no. But this could be a ruse putting Ricochet in the group. So I wouldn't be shocked nor surprised if Ricochet joins the group of the Hurt Business, the Hurt Syndicate or whatever. I mean, he's the only one option. I mean, they ain't got Ricky Starks. I think he'll be tailor made for it, but they just don't want Ricky Starks in the group. So I don't know what's going on. Tony Khan is just playing around with a filler. But you can tell right there the Hurt Business. But Swerve Strickland, who was initially offered to join the Hurt Business, saying what Ricochet's doing into the Hurt Business, Ricochet didn't want to talk about it and didn't want to celebrate about it. But you can tell it's a swerve about to happen. I think Ricochet perhaps in that swerve. We'll have to wait and see on how that's going to go for Ricochet if he's going to join. But speaking of Ricochet, Shelton Benjamin took down what's his name? I forgot his name. Daniel Garcia. Shelton Benjamin set to meet Daniel Garcia on the Continental Classic tournament for this collision. We may do one. It depends. I don't want to leave no one hopes up because none of these matches are not caliber matches to me. Mark Briscoe versus the Beast Multis. I mean, come on, Ricochet versus Will Ospreay. That should be a pay-per-view match, but they're giving out for free TV. Darby Allin versus Cesaro one-on-one, as well as MJF facing off against Adam Cole. So it's not really appealing to me, and it's not giving out the matches that it should be. But hey, we'll have to wait and see. But Shelton Benjamin will take on Dan Garcia, and Shelton Benjamin also putting out notice that he wants Dan Garcia's title. So that could be a possibility as well. So a lot of matches coming for us forward, as well as Mercedes Moné won her match against Anna Jay, defeating Anna Jay in the beginning of the match. So Mercedes Moné winning her match tonight. So I mean, AEW was so it just wasn't a show for me that everybody would have been pleased by. But hey, it is what it is. Well, we get to the main event. Darby Allin took on Will Ospreay. Darby Allin with a look on his face defeated Will Ospreay. Darby Allin gets him some points into the round robin tournament. Who's going to be the next Continental champion? We just have to wait and see. But Darby Allin won his match tonight over Will Ospreay, which gives him a point. So, hey. All right, we move on to the end AEW Ring Report with Wrestling Hot Topics. On Wrestling Hot Topics, we want to talk about this. The one and only Stone Cold Steve Austin celebrating a birthday. He turned 60 years old. 3/16 turned 60. Stone Cold Steve Austin turning 60 years old. Well, legacy for Stone Cold Steve Austin. 60 years old. Also, too, Trish Stratus. She had a birthday today. Trish Stratus, 49 years old. Trish Stratus getting up there as well. Trish Stratus almost 50 years old. Man, Trish Stratus at 50 years old. Stone Cold at 60. Man, time is going by fast, and you can tell. Everyone's childhood. I grew up with Stone Cold and Trish Stratus. To me, one of the biggest box office draws, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and the biggest women's champion of all time, women's champion draws all time, Trish Stratus. So we want to wish Trish Stratus and Stone Cold a happy birthday, a Christmas baby. Stone Cold Steve Austin, a Christmas baby. Wow. All right. Don't forget, we may do a special. Been doing all these specials lately. We might do a special Collision Ring Report as well. But we cancel it, but we might do one. You never know. But we know that these matches will be part of the Continental Classic matches as well. So it's a lot going on as well. And we'll keep you updated on what we're gonna do. Hey, we'll leave it. We're gonna leave you with Darby Allin getting the win over Will Ospreay and doing so effectively. Darby Allin winning a match over Will Ospreay. Man, what's really going on? So hey, we'll see. Thanks for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the AEW Dynamite Ring Report. Don't forget, in the next 10 minutes, we're going to have a replay of today's Raw on Netflix special. The WWE trying to do a press conference for Raw on Netflix coming up, and we did a press conference. Don't forget, we'll have a replay of it, of the screaming coming up soon. So, hey, join us in the replay. So, for me being Kendrick Dick saying so long, thanks for watching the AEW Dynamite Ring Report. We'll see you later.